Welcome to Bill's Bridge Corner, Saturday, January 11th, 2014, Class 80, Blackwood and Gerber. Now we're getting into a series on slam bidding. I need to forewarn some defensive players that they need to pay attention to the bidding of the opponents, even when they're going to a slam contract, because you remember you need to try to set their contract, so you need to pay attention. Don't be like this dode right there. Pay attention to the opponent's bid, even when they're bidding slam. You're not going to be bidding, but you should be listening. Well, let's get on with Blackwood and Gerber. First of all, just to review, small slam requires 32 to 33 combined points. Grand slam 36-37, so if you're not in that neighborhood, don't even try. You need controls, and we've talked about controls when we went through the Roman cue bidding. Now we're going to find another way of doing it, and we ask people answer. How many aces do you have? You count controls as aces or voids, first round control, kings or singletons as second round control, and of course the shortness is only if you're in a trump contract. Blackwood and Gerber ask for partners' controls, aces and kings, not voids. That's basically the concept. One asks, the other answers. The actual mechanism is quite simple. The when and why is much more complex. Let's start with Gerber. Introduced in 1938 by John Gerber. Very simple concept. Begins with a bid of 4 clubs, and it asks for aces. How many aces do you have, partner? They're first cousins, and you'll hear these words in the bridge table: Baby Gerber and Super Gerber. Responses are likewise simple. If you can count, you can play Gerber. If you have 0 or 4 aces, you bid 4 diamonds, and heaven forbid you ought to be able to figure out which one it is. If you can't, you're not playing the right game. You're not in the right table. 4 hearts shows 1 ace. 4 spades shows 2 aces. 4 no trump shows 3 aces. Simple, straightforward. Aces are not voids. If you have a void, you have an issue. We'll cover voids a little later. How about kings? The 4 club bidder may place the contract after asking for aces, or ask for kings by bidding 5 clubs. Responses are similar to 4 clubs. 5 diamonds, 0 or 4 kings, and again I hope you can figure out which. 5 hearts, 1 king, 5 spades, 2 king, 5 no trump, 3 kings, and again singletons are not kings. One thing you should note about the bid of 5 clubs. 5 clubs announces to the partnership that they possess all 4 aces. Why? Because partner may be able to bid a grand slam because he has, let's say, a runnable suit of 6 or 7 cards, ace, king, queen, jack, XXX. Knowing that you have all 4 aces might be all he needs to know. So it also guarantees the partnership owns all the aces if you're asking for kings. Blackwood is a first cousin of Gerber, invented by Easley Blackwood in 1933, so they've been around a long time. Begins with a bid of 4 no trump. It asks for aces. The responses are 5 clubs, 0 or 4 aces, 5 diamonds, 1 ace, 5 hearts, 2 aces, 5 spades, 3 aces. And again, aces are not voids. Asking for kings, you can do that with Blackwood, a follow-up, very similar to Gerber. 4 no trump bidder may place the contract, or he may ask for kings by bidding 5 no trump. Responder can't pass. Responses are 6 clubs, 0 or 4 kings, 6 diamonds, 1 king, 6 hearts, 2 kings, 6 spades, 3 kings. All very straightforward and very simple. If you count, you can play it, but we've only begun the discussion. Again, 5 no trump tells the partnership that they possess all 4 aces, so that partner is able to place a grand slam if he has the right cards. Now, all that's said and now that's great, but now let's talk about the real issue. What if responder has a void? With a void, what does responder do? He's got a problem. With a void of questionable value, ignore it. Example, partner's first bid suit. If you have a void, you're probably not going to be very helpful to partner. Otherwise, with 0 or 3 aces plus a void, bid 5 no trump. If 0 aces, partner better shown a really strong hand like a demand bid or so. With 2 aces and a void in a suit below the agreed trump, bid 6 of the void suit. With 2 aces and a void in a suit above, bid 6 of the agreed suit. Partner hopefully can figure out what it is. Voids really mark havoc with Blackwood and Gerber. Tomorrow we're going to get into the more critical question of when do you use it, and under what circumstances do you use it, and when is a given bid Gerber or Blackwood. I'll give you a hint. Gerber is for no trump, Blackwood is for suit, but there's a lot more than that. See you tomorrow.